Whatever happens in my life, I will always be happy.
Welcome to the JesseAF show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to my daily podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbohlin and welcome to the JesseAF show. Today is Tuesday, September 24th, 2019, episode 224 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode, so please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. I will always be happy. I will always find a way to be happy if I'm not happy at the moment that I am not happy. There's too much to life that happens that is bad for me to absorb myself in that bad to then translate it into my life as me being sad. I know that was a mouthful. That was honestly a mouthful. But what it means is that no matter what happens in the world, there's always bad stuff. Always bad stuff. And no matter how many bad things happen in this world, I will always find a way to be happy. Because there's too much to life, too many good things, too little bad things, to actually be upset. Now, if I was living in, let's say, a third world country where there was war and people were getting killed on the streets and all this other stuff, I would still find a way to be happy. If I was raised the way that I was raised here, in this world, in that world. Now, that's very easy for me to say, but at the same time, I just said, if I was raised the same way that I was raised in this world, in this reality. If I was raised a different way in that reality, I'd probably be raised to be a soldier, and I would probably fight in that war. Because that's the way of life. You can be an optimist as far as pain and suffering goes, and as far as pain really hits you. You know, I can say that I'm going to be happy for the rest of my life because I've lived a life full of optimism and happiness, along with bad things on the outside, but not terribly bad things on the inside. Now, yeah, sure, everyone goes through their hardships, right? That makes sense. Because my life was so good up until this point, I'm going to be happy for most of my life. Now, sure, there could be one thing that really hits me hard in the future. I don't know how I'm going to take that. Nobody does. But what I do know is I can employ perspective to then make myself happy. No matter what happens, I will always have perspective. I will have the perspective of many, many people, because I always look at different people's lives and how they live their lives and what happens in their lives and all this other stuff. And I will say to myself, I could be growing up in this way. I could have grown up in that way. This could have happened to me. That could have happened to me. I will always be happy. I will. I will always be happy, even if everybody's against me. Even if I'm being judged around every corner. Even if I just become like 500 pounds one day, just because I eat so much in general, and I sit around all the time so much in general, that I just become like 500 pounds, lose my girlfriend, all that stuff. I would still try to be happy. Actually, I honestly think I would still be happy if I was 500 pounds, if I was being judged by every single person in the world for being as heavy as I am. Because I made myself that way. I worked up to that somehow, right? I mean, that's That's sense. That's sensical. And it makes sense. At the same time, if I ever became unhappy, I would then work my hardest to achieve the goal that I want, and then I'll be happy. Or I'll be happy every step of the way I take. Every step that I can take in the right direction to being healthier, happier, more comfortable, I'll do it. See, anybody can change their life. Because you are being judged for one little thing, it doesn't mean the end of the world. People are a very judgmental race. I mean, look at us. Slavery, racism. People are not fun. People are not nice. We are critical. That's the human race. I mean, that's normal. But what I can say is that no matter what you say to me, no matter what anybody says to me, I won't stop being happy. You could say that I'm a failure because I'm a school bus driver, because it's actually very deserved, I could say, that I didn't wake up in time for the school bus when I was a child going to high school. I didn't like going to high school. I didn't like going to school in general. I never liked waking up early. I never liked dealing with the other kids on the bus. I always kept to myself. Oh, and then now I'm a school bus driver. How ironic, right? That kid's a failure because he went down that path. It makes sense. He didn't like school, so school hit him back, and he's now working for school. Technically, that could be true. That's not true, because I'm choosing to work as a school bus driver. The school's not forcing me to work there. I can leave tomorrow. I can leave this afternoon. I don't have to work at school. I don't have to be a school bus driver. I don't have to. I choose to. Because number one, I like working with children, because children are so cool and funny. And it's really fun listening to what kind of madness they come up with. It's really fun. I don't know. I enjoy it. At the same time, I also like driving. It's just something that I do, and I'm really good at it. I enjoy driving the school bus, a 50-foot whatever school bus. I enjoy driving it because it's challenging. I have to make crazy turns all the time. I have to get into tight spots with a school bus. I enjoy my job. You could say it's ironic. I could too. I mean, I'll say it's ironic. But at the same time, this isn't what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. I only expect to be a school bus driver maybe for like 3 more years at the most. Who knows? But as long as it takes for me to create a self-sustaining business that I can rely on for my sole income, I'm going to be a school bus driver. Or if I can't stand the kids anymore, I'll be a craftsman. I don't know, I'll do something else. I have so many things on my plate on my resume. I could do management. I could do whatever I wanted. I mean, that's the truth. I just have to prove myself to people. I have to tell people that, yes, I do know, in fact, what I'm talking about. And that, yes, I can do that job adequately and efficiently. Makes sense. I don't have to be a school bus driver. I want to be a school bus driver. Right now. I mean, I get paid pretty good, don't I? I think I do. So, no matter what, I will always be happy. No matter if you judge me, no matter if you say good things about me, I'll always be happy. And I won't get caught up in the little things, because the little things are what really slow down people. Let's say that you are going through a ball pit, right? This ball pit is full of balls that are 4 feet in diameter. are you going to run through the ball pit fast or slow? I'd go pretty fast, to be honest. I'd just squeeze right between all of them. Push them out of the way. Makes sense. Now, let's say that these balls are like maybe a half inch in diameter. A million, maybe a billion little balls in this ball pit. It's gonna be like walking through mud. I'm gonna be like slowed down way too much. I'm not gonna be able to get through, and I'm just gonna be stuck up on the little things. Stuck up on the little things. Huh. That's funny, huh? Because the little things are those little comments. Oh, you're great. You're amazing. Oh, thank you. Yes, I am amazing. Oh, man, I feel so good about myself. And then the little things are 8th place trophies. I always got trophies for swim meets, but I didn't really get a place. I got awards for my personal best. Yes, I did good for myself, but I didn't do good compared to everyone else. So I thought I was a good swimmer. Now I realize that I cannot judge myself based on others' opinions. Makes sense. Stop judging yourself because of other people. Because someone says that you're stupid, it doesn't mean you're stupid. If someone says you're smart, it doesn't mean you're smart. Because they may not be smart. They may not be telling you the truth. Who knows? The point is that I will always be happy no matter what happens. Because I try to have as many perspectives as possible. I try to think as plainly and simply as possible. Because simplicity is the easiest way to live life. I'm a minimalist with my mind, with what I do, with what I drive. It's a simple car. It's not some Ferrari. It's a simple car. I don't want a $1 billion mansion that's like 500,000 square feet. I don't need that. I need what I want to make myself happy. Every single goal that I set for myself could be crazy, right? It could be like, why that? Why this? But at the same time, it's what I want in that moment. And if what I want in this moment translates into my future, I'll still want it. I can want like 100 different things in a single day, and all of them are completely opposite of each other. That's just who I am. I'm throwing things around, don't worry about it. The point is I will always be happy no matter what goals I achieve, no matter what goals I fail at, no matter what goals I do not achieve. Or if you tell me I'm ugly, if you tell me I'm short, if you tell me I'm smart or stupid, I will always be happy, and you should too. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a really great